Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. We're having fun here tonight talking about weird animals that people eat. Lobsters were given to inmates back in the day, or slaves maybe? Interesting. Yeah, who looked at caviar and said, hey, let's cut that out of a fish and eat it? That looks delicious. People are weird. I'm sorry. People eat weird stuff. Yep, sorry guys. Okay, what do we got here? Do we have a smaller one? Yeah, I got the Euro Boss. I'm just going to rent this. Wow, it's expensive. Not as expensive as that, though. Okay, so. Yeah, or that too, Taylor. Like raw fish. Why would you eat a raw fish? Blah. And I'm not saying it's bad. I've tried to eat lobster. I've tried to eat clams. Oh, I've tried to eat frog's legs. I've tried to eat lamb, duck. I've tried it all. Cow brains. Seriously, like who thought that? Yeah, crawfish. My aunt and uncle eat them. They would like suck the brains out and stuff. I'm like, what? Ooh, like watching them eat crawfish. I'm like, oh my god, my stomach. Slimy eel. Yeah. Once again, though, the cow brains. I've tried gator. Oh, it does taste a little bit like chicken. Oh my god, I'm gagging just thinking about it. I don't get that whole raw thing. Yeah, crayfish is just ugh. Suck the brains out. Stop it, please. Stop. Rattlesnake. Yeah, but then you get like the... Did they update? What do you mean? Now, Fluffy, how do you feel like it looks different? I haven't noticed anything and I've been playing it a lot. I didn't like the frog legs. I think because in my head I know what it is, I can't eat it. Rocky Mountain oysters. I know what that is, and I'm not eating that. Chicken liver is one of your favorite. Yeah, my grandpa used to eat all that weird stuff. He liked head cheese. He liked chicken livers. He liked just liver in general. He would eat cow tongue. We go to restaurants, he'd order cow tongue. I'm like, what the? They bring this tongue out on a plate. I'm like, what, Grandpa? He'd be like, what? It's delicious. I'm like, I bet. Please, eat it somewhere else. I don't want to see it. Oh, Lord. Just disgusting. Yeah, I'm not a weird food eater. I'm not. Like, I grew up, I think maybe because my grandma was such a plain cook. Like, she just made, like, chicken and, like, roast beef, like ground meat. Like meat, you know, what do you call it? Like meatloaf. Now, see, I don't mind calamari. Calamari. I don't mind calamari, and yes, I know it's squid. Caffeine. Oh, don't raise the ire of my wife. But you are correct. Anyway, so oh, you were trying to make a joke. Oh, I get it, Fluffy Toaster. Sorry, I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes, if you can't tell. Oh, squirrel. Oh. Man, you guys people eat weird stuff. So anyway, yes, the human race eats weird things, so. Oh, she'll hear it, Tayloa. Trust me. Moni goes back and watches all the streams. I hear about it the next day. She's like, Arthur, I heard what you said about me. And I'll say, what? I don't remember. I'm such a jerk. Yeah, I like calamari. Okay, let me say this again. I like fried calamari. Pretty much like a lot of things that you fry, it's good. If you fry something and like deep fry it and it's got like the batter all over it, that can make almost, I mean, Moni gets these like battered mushrooms with cheese and like onion, like garlic sauce on them. Oh god, they're so good. I would never eat an onion. Never. But here I am eating onions and it tastes delicious. So squirrel brain soup. No. There's not much brain there. How many squirrels did you have to kill to get squirrel brain soup? Taylor. How big are tunas? Are they huge? Are tuna fish like I've never seen a tuna in real life. Are they like freaking giant? For some reason I feel like they're like dolphin size. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Fried rubber bands. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, if you most things can get it you can fry. Oh, and I figured out, guys. Okay, the other night when I heard those animal calls, and I think some of you guys heard it, but maybe not all of you. There was the weird animal calls going on in my backyard, and I was trying to figure out what they were. So, listen, I don't really like. I love the Hunter. It's like a cool game and stuff. I don't know that unless my family could go starving, like unless my family was going starving, I don't think I could kill an animal. I really don't. I'm not that kind of person. Like, I love animals. I like to pet animals and cuddle animals. And so for me, like, shooting animals is like the opposite of what I want to do. Obviously, if there's like a mean raccoon attacking my family, yeah, I'll shoot it. But I don't like to kill things just to kill them. And so, so tunas are gigantic. Okay. Yes, this is No Man's Land Caffeine. So anyway, I looked up these videos to see like different calls of different animals. So if you look up like, I look up fox calls, and I looked up, you know, coyote calls, and it was like, so there was like coyote, and I'm like, no, they aren't coyotes. The animals that I was hearing were definitely not the coyotes. They sound almost like owls hooting, and when you hear them close, they were in my ravine the other night, and they were really close to my house, and I thought they sounded like small animals, and I'm like, man, maybe they're raccoons. So I looked up raccoon calling, and I didn't know this, but raccoon calling is videos of people on YouTube shooting raccoons. So they use a raccoon caller, and the little raccoon comes over and out of the tree, and they're like, wee, 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 and the raccoon comes to see, and then they're like, brains all over. I'm like, oh God, I didn't want to see that. Oh. And so I was traumatized. And so then I kept looking because I'm like, I want to figure it out. So I heard it. They're not. Yeah, and this mating. It was definitely mating calls, but there's a pack of them. I've heard raccoons before, and I heard the raccoons in the video, and it's not raccoons because the raccoons trill. They go like. These animals were going like. And I'm like, what is? I mean, they almost sound like an owl hooting or something like that, or but a lot. They do it a lot. Yeah, they sound like screech owls, but they're not. And there's like 4 or 5 of them, and they all call together, and they all make the same call. So they're like, boop, 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 and you can hear one doing it a little bit higher and one doing it a little bit lower, but they're all making the same call, like dogs do in a pack. So I was looking it up, and it turns out that I think, and I got as close as I could get, were red foxes. Now, I have seen foxes down in my backyard. Once in a while, you'll see one out on the path. So they do live back there. So I think what it is it's a pack of foxes. Yeah, see, I think tunas are like the size of dolphins. Some of them, not all of them, but they get freaking huge. The chicken of the sea. They're more like the cow of the sea, really. But anyway, I thought that was neat. I was like, oh, I think I finally figured it out. We have little foxes in our backyard. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that, like I said, the pack behavior, it's either raccoons or foxes, but they're not making raccoon noises. And I looked up possum. It wasn't possum noises. The closest thing it sounded to was the red fox. So I think that we have red foxes in the backyard. I'll try to get a recording of it if I can, and I'll let some of you guys who hunt more. Oh yeah, I know they can be. Now my friend had a fox that he would feed, and it was actually really friendly. Like it would come. It was real timid, but it would come and get food. Yeah, there's no hay storage, so we're just gonna have to get hay off the field each time. You think so? Oh, amount of money. Like, I can't really buy hay storage. We'll get more. We'll grow more. Is this it? Can we sell it here? Hopefully we can sell it here. Yeah, they're getting to be more and more common too. So I don't think it was a coyote red alpha. They were too small. Like the calls were really tiny. So if that's why I went the raccoon route, because I thought, well, maybe they're like maybe I'm hearing raccoons and just not and mistaking their calls for something else. Like, but then I looked at the raccoons, and the raccoons don't sound anything like what I was hearing. They were much higher pitched. Yeah, I'm actually, it's making me want some tuna. Ah, I see F some junkie. Interesting. I mean, I looked up all the coyote videos I could, and none of them sounded like what I was hearing. They were just, the coyotes sound like bigger dogs. And I've also heard the coyote warning bark in my backyard, like that boop, like that noise that they make when they bark. Oh. Now, I didn't look up groundhogs. Interesting, Marine Bro. I'll take a look at that and see if it is. I'll check that out too. Because it was a bit whistly, and that's funny, don't they? They call some states call groundhogs whistle pigs. It's just the funniest thing to me. Hey, there's a whistle pig. Like, no, those are guinea pigs, my friend. That's too big to be a guinea pig. Public service announcement. What's that? Wait, coyote fur. Okay. Ton do bot have fun. What? Oh, fox pups getting rabies. Ew. It's a it's a pride of lions. A pack of lions. It's called a pride. Oh, well, this was at night. This is like 3 o'clock in the morning. And they're just calling, and they move fast. Whatever it is that's true. Now that you say groundhog, I'll listen to them again though. But they move fast. Like at 1 minute they're right in my backyard, and the next minute they're way off in the woods. So they're moving pretty quick. I'll check it out, Marine Bro. I'll see. But yeah, they aren't nocturnal. I forgot about that. Oh my God, tuna. I'm sorry that you're allergic to tuna. That's kind of rough. I mean, it could be a night bird, but they just don't. They're doing it all together and like answering each other, and it's all on top of each other like dogs do. That's why it makes me think it's some kind of dog-like animal. You know how dogs like all bark together, like, I mean, that's what it sounds like, but it's higher pitched. It's like, and it sounds almost like an owl or a loon, like, but it's high. Like I can't do it with my voice because I can't. It's like higher up than that. But it's not squealing like a raccoon does, or trilling. Tuna, tuna, tuna. Wait a minute. That's like The Office. Big tuna. All right, I'll like I said, guys, I'll see if I can get a recording of it. Once again, by the time they start doing it, my dog hears them and he starts barking, and then they're quiet. I just Googled it on YouTube. Oh, yeah, Coffee, you certainly can. Interesting, Red Alpha. Yeah, I like. How do I put this? I don't like seafood, but I do like I like some seafoods, but mostly I like fish. Like I love salmon. Like my son Mark makes like this like breaded salmon and rice. It's not heavily breaded. It's just got like a sprinkling of breadcrumbs on it, and like these nice big thick, or salmon on the grill, like grilled salmon. Oh, I love grouper. I love orange roughy. I love mahi mahi. I love eating fish, but I don't like shellfish. You do seafood and you like it. So like the crab, lobster, crayfish, rock lobster. I don't do it. I don't do those. Mr. Patchwork, have a good night. Hey, if you want to hang out just for a couple more minutes, I'm going to be done at 11 o'clock tonight. So I need to get the little kids tucked in, and I promised the big kids I'd watch TV, so I need to get off here in a little bit. But, 3,000 trades. You're going to be a multi-millionaire. Start personal trading on the side, once you learn how to do it. Do you ever see the movie Patrick? It's not a great movie because there's like some questionable things in it, but if you've ever seen the movie with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd called Trading Places, it's a great movie. Who was the other guy too? Or not guy, Jamie Lee Curtis is in it too. Butterfly shrimp, best seafood ever. I can't eat that. I especially can't eat that because nope, I can't do it. Can't do butterfly shrimp. Wish I could. Can't do it. Yes, I am. Captain Bry, I'm going to be on a little bit earlier. We're going to do some American Truck Sim tomorrow night. We're going to take a look at the Mac. And I'm going to try to start about 7 p.m. tomorrow. So I will be we'll be playing from 7 to 9. I got a date with a hot woman tomorrow night. Her name's Simone. She's my wife. And we're going to watch a movie tomorrow night after the stream. So we're going to get as cuddly as we can digitally and watch a movie together. And then Wednesday night will be the same thing, 7 to 9, because I'm going to be going to Ryan's. We'll be doing SnowRunner on Wednesday, and I probably will ask one of you guys to open up your map if you want me to come play on your map. I'll bring my big trucks and I'll help you guys out. I've got most things unlocked in the game now, so don't know what the movie is yet. I told her she needs to pick one by tomorrow morning, so. Well, that's great, Bri. Yes, I do stream pretty much as I can. I do every weeknight. That's correct. I don't stream on the weekends because I got my kids, but Don Amanchi, huh? Okay, we'll check it out. Crab is too much work for too little food. Amen to that. Same thing with like oysters and clams. I'm like, dang, just get the thing. I'm hungry. I need meat. But I also don't really like the flavor. Just that. No, we don't watch sad movies. Moni's like me. She doesn't like sad movies. We like happy movies, so. But we got that. I got Disney Plus, and we watch that. It's like the Watch Together app, so we can watch it together. It works pretty well, actually. You did a rebalance of all clients' portfolios last week. The owner wants to change them again already. Oh my gosh. Laser pointer. Yes, I do. And yes, I do. And yes, you did. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, you might have to wait till it actually expires. But boy, I'd appreciate it if you do. Oh, well, today's Star Wars Day. Oh, by the way, yeah, happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Yes, I don't, she's not a Star Wars fanatic, so I don't know that she's even. She says she's seen the movies, but I don't know if she's actually seen them. Oh, weird caffeine. Well, I appreciate the try anyway. I think we're gonna keep this lease too, because we're gonna need it like every day. It won't use your Amazon account, huh? Oh, Revenge of the Fifth. Oh. I just, I am so not into the. You probably maybe are of that generation, Tayloa. I am not of the new Star Wars generation. I really did not enjoy episode 1, 2, and 3. They made my stomach hurt. That kid. Oh. I hope I can bring good to all the universe. Oh my God. The only way I can watch those 3 movies now is with the riff tracks from the guys that did Mystery Science Theater. Then I laugh really hard. What planet? What federation? Revenge of the Worm Day. Have a good night, F-Sim Junkie. I don't do the Truckers MP for my YouTube channel, and I don't really do it. We'll start doing it again, Captain Bry. I haven't done it for a long time, and the reason why is because there's no traffic, so it's super boring to watch on YouTube. So I don't do the convoys anymore because, if they ever get traffic into it, I'll start doing it again. But boy, I need to get another barn, huh? This is like filling up. Iraq doesn't like it at all. Yeah, Moni doesn't like it at all either. I like both. I like both Star Wars and Star Trek. I'm a Star Wars fan first because I was a little kid when that came out, and I watched it, and didn't really start watching Star Trek until I was older, but I still love Star Trek. Yeah, I think that it was more Jar Jar Binks actually that killed it for me. Jar Jar Binks made me want to jump off a bridge. Hey, Dan in Texas. That's right, Dan in Texas when you're playing multiplayer. All right, so we're going to fast forward time to the next day. We need to get a little bit of speed going here, though, first. Whoops. Because we need to get up to 19 o'clock. In the morning, we'll turn everything around. How you doing this evening? Okay, there you go. Yeah, Brian, on Friday nights is when we do the multiplayer for Farm Sim. Picard, I have not watched. You're a freshman in college when Star Trek. Wait a minute. Which Star Trek, though? The movie or the TV series or your mommy squirrel brain soup. Gross. Gross. No, thank you. Oh, the first like movie then? So 1980s you were a freshman? Yeah, I was like a little kid. All right. Star Wars or Star Trek? Okay. Oh, okay, the first one. Okay, so like the series. That was in the 1960s, Laser Pointer. You are dating yourself. Oh, okay, so you've seen it, Patchwork? Yeah, it's hilarious. Like I said, there's some really inappropriate stuff in it, but it's great. Okay, so we have 3 fields that need to be plowed and 1 that needs to be planted. Oh, it won't. Do you have a deep voice? Like what's his name? That Barry White. What did you guys see? When what was it? Saturday Night Live did that skit with Barry White. He was giving marriage counseling, and then he starts like talking to them about love, and he's got his voice, And all of a sudden, the guy looks over. He goes, "Is that a subwoofer in the corner?" He's like, "Oh yeah, what of it?" He's like, "Are you miking yourself?" Like he's making his voice all bassy with a subwoofer. All right. So, for the next episode, we need to get a tractor rented. We need to plow. I think we're going to do, you know what? Yeah. How wide is that? 6, 8. This requires 500 horsepower. I've never used this, and I want to use it. And we can actually sow in the fertilizer while we're doing this. So, a deep voice like every older country singer. I like old country singers. Surprisingly, they are. I did not want to buy that. Oh, dang it. I just lost some money. Ouch. I thought I pressed X and I pressed A. Oh, Lord. Okay. We're going to return that. Yeah. I don't even know if I can lease a tractor. I might be screwed. Oh. I don't know what I'm going to do. I know, I rock. I get that too. Especially after playing SnowRunner and then this. I'm like, oh, my finger. Oh, God. I just don't know how we're going to turn this in. I can't sell it out from my garage because that would cost way too much. Is there a weight around here somewhere I can borrow? Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Big weight. Thrill as Arthur totally screws up. X. Ooh, we are down to the nub on our money. The problem is I can't get any steering. Train! The sound of the wheeling in Lake Erie. The sound of diesel fuel being burnt. This tractor's like, oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. It can be done. Oh, shut up. Thanks, Taloa. Get out of here. You meanie. I don't ever screw up. I do everything perfectly, especially on YouTube because I edit it. I lost $5,000 on that deal, dude. That's like 3 pigs, man. Shut up, iRock. I love you guys, but shut up. All right, I'm gonna have to get a. I'm gonna fix that when I get out of the game. I'm gonna add 5,000 back or 4,000, 5,000 back in. It was 49,000. I ended up losing $4,500. We'll put that back in because that's not fair. You said make me. I can't, and frankly, I don't really want to. Okay, so back to plows. We need a plow. A pluva. SubSoiler. And A details, we're going to lease. There we go. That sounds more like it. And so did that belch. Did you guys like that? A little added side effect. All right, so we're gonna get 500 horsepower, huh? Yikesy. I can't buy this. How much is this going to cost to lease? $21,000. Holy jeez. Okay. This is a bad idea. I thought I'd be like cool and stuff, but how much does this have? I mean, you might have to under horsepower this just a little bit. I mean, we could try the Fendt 1000. I think that's going to be just as expensive, though, isn't it? Yeah, maybe not. Oh. Yeah, it's less. Oh, my God. We are not going to ever make this money back. I think this is, to be honest with you guys, this is the last time that we're going to... Though, let me look at this. Hold on. We could keep a lease tractor on the farm because we're going to need to plow and cultivate all the time. What does it say for the daily upkeep? No. Price per day, $3,200. So once we have this on the farm, we could just... Thanks, Dan. You guys are mean. Yeah, I did. I went to... It has... This has 517 now. So we've got the amount needed to run this thing. I've never used this piece of equipment before. I'm kind of interested to see how it goes. So what we have is a SubSoiler. For those of you that don't know what this does, this unit will fertilize and also cultivate the field all in one pass. And that's what we need for this. So, yeah, I did up the HP to 517 horsepower. Yeah, this is a big trailer. I know. Well, I'm just going to have to get bigger equipment, but I don't know. At this rate, I don't know how I'm going to do that. This farm's going to start bleeding money. Wait, what's... but it does three things at once, Taloa. Don't forget that. It does fertilizing, cultivating, and plowing all in one pass. So that's kind of important. But that's probably why that is probably why we never use it. Why is this not popping? There we go. Another failed Arthur's farm. Thanks, Taloa. Thanks. This will not be a failure. This will be a success. I think. We'll see. I know. It is harsh. I'm doing my best, man. I don't think we're going to fail yet. We'll see. When we run out of money is when we fail. And if I have to, I can do this with the small tractor. That's the idea, is to not have to use the small tractor, but I think, unfortunately, this probably was a bad deal. Because here's the thing. If I could use a subsoiler that's 4 meters with my small tractor. That's only 2 meters smaller. And then just use a planter that fertilizes. Man. But we'll sell some pigs off in the morning. We should be able to sell some piggies off in the morning because I want to keep 50 pigs. So if we can sell pigs off in the morning, we'll make some money back. But this is a little scary, I got to admit. I'm just going to have to go with the smaller tractor and do work the old-fashioned way. All right. Well, I should probably get going. My kids want to watch TV, and it is late at night. Guys, we had a lot of fun tonight. This has been an interesting experience. I almost feel like this isn't worth it, like you guys said. But I also like to use different equipment, but I think that this is just not, this isn't going to work. I might have to go back and return this and get my money back. This is a really bad idea. All right, anyway, have a great night, guys. I will see you guys next week when we continue to cultivate this field for the last time with a big tractor. After this, we need to move to small tractors because I need to start saving money. So he said, you'll be fine. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.